Whether you love to cook or you're looking for the perfect gift for someone who does, there is a hidden gem in Paxton that you just have to visit. It's called Whisk, and it's located right on Pleasant Street next to Barry Savings Bank. This is the cutest store, and I am joined by Carrie Johnson, who is the owner. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
It's great to be here.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Oh, I'm beside myself. There's so much here. It's exciting. Let's talk a little bit about how long you've been open.
Okay. I've been open since October 22nd, so we're going on 7 months.
It's still a new business, isn't it?
It's very new, yes.
Yeah. And word is getting out, right?
It is. I advertise in 3 newspapers and restaurant placemats, so we're doing very well.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so how did you decide to open a cooking shop?
Well, about a year and a half ago, my job ended. I had a year off, and my husband said to me, "What do you want to do?" And in the back of my mind, growing up with parents who loved to cook and spending summers in Scotland with my grandparents who would take us to their little shops, and everybody knew my grandmother's name. And I just knew from a young age I'd like the atmosphere of something small. And so my husband said to me, "Why don't you think about that kitchen store that's always been your dream?" So it took a year of planning, a lot of hard work, but it's here and it's very exciting.
And you love to cook, right?
I love to bake more than I like to
Okay.
cook, but I do cook.
And you chose Paxton because why?
I live here.
There you go.
It's very easy. I have a 2.5-mile commute, no more doing, 1,000 miles a week in sales, so I'm very happy.
It's perfect for you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited. So how do you decide, you open a place like this, how do you decide what you're going to carry?
That was one of the toughest decisions that I had to make because some of my reps that I have helped me, but they also told me you have to go with your gut, what you like, but you can't pick everything you like because what you like isn't what the mass market likes.
Right.
So what I do is I pick things I absolutely like, I ask my reps, and then I have customers who come in the store. If I'm thinking about bringing a product on, I'll show it to them in a catalog and say, "If I had this here, would you purchase it?" And I have many customers who are very honest and say, "I wouldn't buy it."
Right.
So a lot goes into picking. It's just not, if I see it in another store, I want it. I tend to more go with what I want, what somebody recommends, and what I think my customers are going to want.
Which sounds like a perfect plan. Yeah.
So far.
Great. It's great. Well, now what are some of these products that you have here?
What we have here is a wonderful line. This comes to us, it's called Earth and Vine, and it's from California. It's a husband and wife who live on about 300 acres of land. And she used to rep for another food line, but decided because of all the space she had that she would open up her own food line. I've had it here now for 4 months, and I can't keep it off the shelf. On the shelf, I should say. The top sellers is this. It's called spiced fig butter. You can just put it on a sandwich and eat it. You can put it on brie, wrap it into phyllo dough, bake it and eat it. Or you can just have it with cheese and crackers. Another item that is fantastic is this bell pepper ancho chili jam. And you take it, you mix it with cream cheese, and then you add pesto, and you spread it. You put it on ham. That is a big seller. And then we just brought in the spring the elixirs. So what the elixir does, it looks like a small bottle, but it will give you about 20 quarts of liquid. So for the summertime, you can give it to your children. Even though it's an elixir, you would add sparkling water, Pellegrino. For the adults, you can add champagne, and you can make cocktails out of it. So these are fun.
Oh, it
these
sounds
are really
wonderful.
fun. Yes.
And these are all things that either you can use yourself at home, you could put them in gift baskets, they make great presents, right?
Absolutely. I do gift baskets, so sometimes a customer will come in and say, "I want a cooking basket, but I'd like half of it to incorporate food." So I'll tell them what the best sellers are, and they'll pick out what they like. So this is a must-have in my shop.
This is a hot item. Love it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. What's next?
What's next? Here at Whisk, part of the idea behind opening the store was making sure that at least 15% of what I carried was made in America. That was a staple for my husband and I. And there are wonderful companies out there. This one in particular is J.K. Adams from Dorset, Vermont. They make a lot of wood products. This is one of their newer items, and I love it. It's wonderful. It's called Wine and Dine. So if I was at your home in the backyard and we were having a picnic, you can just stand there, hold this, eat your hors d'oeuvres. You could still shake somebody's hand, put your sunglasses on, but it keeps everything,
It's a great idea.
connected. So this is very popular for weddings. They also make beautiful salad bowls. I mean, this is right here in Vermont. I mean, look at, just beautiful, beautiful quality. And what else is very popular is tapas. And I know here in Worcester we have lots of those tapas bars. So this is just a small plate that they make. And the idea behind tapas in Spain was to keep the flies out of your wine. So what you do is you just put the plate on the wine glass.
No kidding.
It keeps the flies out of your wine. Yes. So again, that's from J.K. Adams, another local company here in New England.
What fun.
Yes.
Now, what is this?
Okay, this is a tagine, and it's made by Emile Henry. So it's a company out in France. Amazingly, I do very well with these. A lot of people do the Moroccan cookie.
Mm-hmm.
So what you would do, similar to a braiser, you would put your chicken, your fish, you can put fruit in here, rice in here. What happens, there's no hole in the top. So whatever you put in here, the flavors are concentrated. You put it right on the top of your stove. You could put it in your oven. You could take it outside and put it on your grill.
Wow.
So I have made rice in here. I've done couscous and a jambalaya, and the concentration of flavors, because all the water rises to the top, it doesn't evaporate, so all those flavors come right back down, but they're heightened 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
So a tagine is the new wedding gift that people are buying it with. So this is just one of the many.
I love this. You must have people come in who just could spend hours in here looking at these neat things, you know, especially if you love to cook. What fun. Huh?
Exactly.
Oh, that's terrific. Okay, so.
Oh, yes. Over here we have, this is the cooking section. So I carry 2 lines for bakeware. I'm sorry, for cookware. We have all clad, which is your stainless.
Mm-hmm.
Creme de la creme, you know, Rolls Royce. You'll have it forever. You'll hand it down to family members. Right here we have Swiss diamond. Oh, it's incredible. It's made in Switzerland. If you've never experienced cooking on a Swiss diamond pan, you have to try one. Hence the little 8-inch Try Me. They have diamond crystals embedded in the nonstick. The weight on them is incredible. There's no warping. I mean, you can feel the weight of that pan.
Oh, it's heavy. It lasts forever.
Eggs stir fried, lifetime warranty. But what the diamonds do is it releases your food, sauces. To clean it up, you put it in your sink, you add soapy water, and in 1 minute you wipe it out.
Mm-hmm.
You will never have another fry pan. So Swiss diamond is a staple here at Whisk. It's an incredible investment, but a great fry pan.
Okay.
Okay.
This is for the chefs. Okay, and then you have some fun things for kids.
We do, and for me. We have Zoku. This has been around for a couple of years. But this year they've added a few new items to it, like they've added the chocolate station, much like if you went to a soft serve ice cream, where they dip it in and it flash freezes nice and hard. So what Zoku does is it lets families at home make their own, you know, popsicles, freeze pops. All you do is you put some sticks in, you pour it, you can put soda in there, just be sure you let it go flat. You can add flavored juices, you can add iced tea, you can add lemonade, and in 7 minutes in this machine you have 3 pops. But then you can add flavors to it. You can tilt the machine and get angles. You can add yogurt, you can add granola, you can add fruit, you can make faces to it. It is so much fun. We did it last week at the house and we ate all 9 lollipops, all long pops. So this is fun for the summer. It's a great birthday gift as well, not just for children but for a family. And then we go into the fondue sets. Made a big comeback, I would say, 3 years ago, and they come in different sizes. This is a staple size. You know, this will do 8 guests. It does 1.5 quarts of cream, a cream sauce. You can do chocolate in here. You can actually do meat in here. This is larger. This is almost twice the size. So this is if you were going to maybe feed 15 or 20 people. But again, it's fun. It gathers people around the picnic table. In the wintertime, you can do it inside your home, you know, around the coffee table and have fun. So this is all, it brings people together, this type of cooking.
That's terrific. Yeah. Well, this is we're only in a small section of the store, so we need to take a look at what's on the other side.
Okay, let's go.
Right. Well, Carrie, this shop is just filled with treasures. This is so much fun. All right, we've moved to the other side.
Yes.
What do you have?
We have glass water bottles. Really important this time of the year to keep hydrated. So what this company has done, instead of plastic, it's glass with a silicone protective case. So if you drop it, it wouldn't shatter. If I dropped it on this rug, it would be fine. But more importantly, children take them to school, the smaller size, fill them with water, fill them with juice. Nothing tastes as good as drinking water out of glass than plastic, and we sort of stopped putting plastic into the landfills. So this has been received very, very well. And again, it comes in different sizes, it comes in different colors for the family. A great gift, and they do a fruit infusion jug. So all you do is you fill it with water, add blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, orange slices, and now you have a naturally flavored juice drink.
Perfect for the summer.
Yes.
That's great. Okay, moving on.
Moving on. This is my favorite. This is, when I sit here during the day, I look at this section. This is my all-time favorite. I love tea, but this is Tea Forte. It's a wonderful company. It's from Concord, Massachusetts. That's where they're based. And they are world-renowned now. They've been featured in O Magazine. Dr. Oz loves them. Oprah loves them.
Wow.
But more importantly, customers love them, and the quality of tea is exquisite. And they have all the varieties. So as you can see here, there's Earl Grey, there's a white ginger pear, which is wonderful, there's a cherry marzipan, there's a blueberry merlot. I mean, they're making me hungry. But this one right here, last week, won the Sophie Award, which is like the Oscars. It's the food award nationally. So it took Best Hot Beverage, and it will be coming out in a canister in June. And then the blueberry merlot took the Silver Award. But what this company does is it's not just tea. A lot of it is loose tea. It's how they package it, but it's how you gift it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of their teacups. Inside, there's the little green leaf. That's your tea infuser shaped like a pyramid. And here they are. They come in all different flavors. They're great for gifts. We have some down here. So again, for that tea lover in your life, if you have one, Tea Forte is just a wonderful, wonderful gift.
And local.
And local,
which is great.
Concord, Mass.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, moving right along, we have another of our companies made in the United States. This is incredible. This is Vic Firth. It's made in Maine. He is a gentleman who was actually known for making drumsticks. So anybody who is an avid drummer more than likely has a Vic Firth drumstick. 20 years ago, he was so good at what he did, he went into making pepper mills and rolling pins. So these are just some of what he makes.
They're beautiful.
They're a lifetime warranty. They come in cherry, they come in maple, lacquer. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I mean, there's probably like 18 different styles. Again, it's a great wedding gift. Yes.
Everything in here is a great gift. This is so much fun. We could go on for hours. How about these?
Those are coffee presses. Relatively new to the United States. We've probably had them here 10 or 15 years. They've been in Europe for 30 years. Very easy. Sometimes people are intimidated when they see it. I want one, but I don't know how to use it. All you do is you take the top out. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
For this, it makes 1 cup of coffee. 1 scoop of coffee. Here's your scoop.
Okay.
You fill it up to the line with boiling water. You take this plunger, you sit it on top for 4 minutes, and then you plunge it. And you have 1 cup of coffee.
And it's probably delicious.
It's incredible. So there's 1 cup, there's 3 cups. It's, once you try it, you'll never go back.
That's going to be the case with just about everything in this shop. Carrie, this is so much fun. All right, now your hours, you're open pretty much during the week?
I'm open, yes. Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay.
And then we have a couple of events coming up. Once a month on a Thursday, we have a wine tasting. And we do that with Amy up at the Wachusett Wine Trader. So she'll come here and we feature a different country every month. And then starting next month, we're going to be doing knife sharpening. So you can bring your knives in, and within 48 hours, we'll return your knives to you. So that's exciting.
It's all fun. This is the key. This is the name, Whisk, right?
Yes. So when you're in your kitchen and you're making a cake and you're whipping something up and you don't have an ingredient or you don't have a pan, think of Whisk.
And come out to Paxton. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Carrie.
Wonderful to have you.